Hey everybody, and welcome to math class. As we get ready to get started today, we are in lesson 23, and on lesson 23 we are looking at page 199. This is the last page in our workbook today. So as we get ready to start lesson 120 or 23, make sure you're on page 199 and take a look at the board or the screen, and we're going to start by thinking about what we talked about this week. So here I have one group and I have two groups. So I see two groups of, and then we have 4 times 5. So two groups of 4 times 5, two groups of 4 times 5. So as we went through this, we would just say, okay, 8 is 2 times 4. Bring down your times 5. 8 times 5, you would have to count your 5s 8 times, and you would get 40. So that's kind of like just thinking about what we're doing today. That is it. We are prepping for thinking of groups of. So groups of. So when we take a look at this next one, it shows there are 4 crates with 6 books in each crate. 3 brothers equally share the books. So in this case, we see that there are 4 crates. So like thinking about this as a picture, here's 4 crates, and there's 6 in each. 6 in each. So 4 crates, 6 in each. Well, now you'd have to think of your 4s 6 times, which you would get 24. So you have 24 total. So now we have 24 total. Now it says 3 brothers equally share all the books. So the total. So they're going to share the total. Well, here's the total. So this is a 2-step word problem. So you have 24 books, and you're dividing by 3 brothers. And the question is, how many books do they get? So we count by our 3s. So we're going to have our 3s, and we're going to say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. And that would be 8 fingers, which is 8 books. So then we would say they each get 8 books. So hopefully that makes sense to you, that it's a 2-step word problem, and we're utilizing our knowledge based on what we just saw with knowing the total or having to make a total. So coming out of this screen, let me just go back to this other screen. So looking at what we just did, that was on page 199. You should have written what I wrote, and now you are moving on to your independent practice. What I'm going to say about that is you are working on the independent practice on your own, and then check your work with this video. So pause this video, work on your independent practice, and play the video whenever you need help or to check your work. So pause the video now, get to work, and check your work after you're done. Number 1, Mr. Lopez buys 4 packs of 7. Now 4 packs of 7 is 4 groups of 7. Here's the picture, 4 groups of 7. So they have 4 groups of 7. Now we think, okay, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So 28 is 4 groups of 7. So I know that there's 28 total. After he gives 1 marker to each student in his class, he has 5 markers left. Okay, so he gives each student 1 marker. So think of my highlighter box. I give out all of my highlighters, and then I have 5 left. So how many total did he give away? So if he has 28 and he gives them all away, and he has 5 left, how many did he give away? So 28 minus 5, 8 minus 5 is 3. The 2 comes straight down, and we end up with 23 markers were given to his students. Hopefully you got that right. If you did, give yourself a little star, and let's move on. So remember, you are not going to just copy my work, you're going to work independently. So start number 2 if you haven't already. Amy has 21 meters of ribbon. This is a total. She cuts the ribbon so that each piece measures 3 meters. So each is 3. So we're going to draw tape diagram. We know that she has 21 and each has 3. So we don't know how many there are. So we have to count our 3s. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 21, 7 fingers. 7 fingers, 7 boxes. 7 boxes, 6 cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each box has 3. So how many pieces does she have? She has 7 pieces. Now, don't forget, if you didn't write a sentence, you will lose points. Make sure you write a sentence so you get full credit. I'm not sure how to pause. Maybe there. Nope, I'm not sure how to pause, so this is just going to be what it is. Back there. Yep, right there. That's all right. Have a great day. If Amy needs a total of 12 pieces, how many more pieces does she need? So she has 7, but she needs 12. So she needs 12, which is a total. We know the total, so we're not adding because adding makes a total. So she has 7, so we're taking 12 and subtracting 7 to see the difference or how many she needs. So we have 12 minus 7, which is 5. So how many more does she need? She needs 5 more. Awesome. So if you have that, you can move on. If not, you should pause the video to make sure you get that knowledge. And don't forget, you're working on number 3 before you look at this video. So pause the video if you did not do number 3. Do number 3 first, then come back. Travis earns money doing chores. He earns $6 each week for 4 weeks. So that tells me 6 times 4. Now, 6 is each, 4 is the amount of weeks. So it's 1, 2, 3 cuts to make 4 weeks. Then there's 6 in each. So I don't know my 6s, but I know my 4s. So I'm going to count my 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 6 4s is 24. So it says he had $24 in 4 weeks. Now the 5th week he earns $4. So we're kind of just adding another week here, but it's not as big as the last one because it's only 4. So he only earns $4 the next week. So here we go. We have 24 plus 4 because it wants to know how much altogether, meaning the total. So this is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. But then week 5, remember, he only earned 4. So we have 24 plus 4, which is 28. So now we have 28. So we're saying Travis earned $28. Now, I don't know what's going on with my pen, but something is acting weird, so I'm hoping it doesn't fail on me. So we'll see. So now we are moving on to number 4. If you didn't check your work, please do. We are on the last problem before your exit ticket. If you didn't do number 4 before this video, please stop the video and do number 4, then come back to check it. Ivan has a pack of 18 fruit snacks. That's a total. So I'm going to take my total and put it at the bottom of my tape diagram. Okay, now there's an equal number of peach, cherry, and grape. That's 1, 2, 3 flavors. So 3 flavors. So I'm going to just kind of make this up here. I'm saying, okay, I know there's peach, I know there's cherry, and I know there's grape. It says Ivan eats all the grape, so the grape are gone. How many fruit snacks does he have left? So we know that we are dividing by how many groups? 3. So we count by our threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 18, that's 6. So each group has 6. And he ate all the grapes. They're gone. So we have how many left? We had 18. There's 2 ways to do this. We had 18. We take away 6. So that would be 12. Or you can look at it as 6 plus 6 are left, which is 6 plus 6 is 12. So no matter how you did the work, you know there's 12 left, which means how many fruit snacks does Ivan have left? Ivan has 12 snacks left. So that gives you your final. With that, you are working on your exit ticket. We do not have the apply book today because it is Friday. So if you are done with this and your exit ticket, once your exit ticket is done, close this book. And you're going to turn this book in today. You're going to turn it into the table by the windows by piling them up. Make sure you make a nice stack of these books on the kidney table. Once you have that stack done, you are working on extra math in Zern, unless if the substitute tells you something else to do. Thanks for working with me today. See ya. Have a good weekend. Test next week. Don't forget about the test.